Good morning. Good morning. Cooking, cutting up, keeping it real coffee chat. Grab a cup of coffee. We're just chatting this morning on location at North Myrtle Beach. And I have to tell y'all something funny. Not quite North Myrtle, Mama said. I got ready to do my live and my mama said, and I'm 53, and my mama said, "Are you going to comb your hair?" And I said, "No, that's the keeping it real side. Roll out the bed and have bedhead." And yeah, it is bedhead. But anyway, I did want to pop live and just say good morning. Good morning to everybody. Grab your cup of coffee.
I can't believe she talks to all of her.
Dad, I'm talking to 29 people now. My dad does not understand the internet, nor does he understand algorithms or being able to chat live with folks. So it's funny to me. We get to laughing about it sometimes. Good morning, Susan. Susan, you asked for a meet and greet, and Purdue and I are going to get busy on that when I get back home. I did get to talk to the Hubs last night, and I know that I have green beans to can waiting at home. I can't wait. Never fails. The very few times that I do get to go out of town, never fails. Some crop comes in that I got to go home and put up.
You out of town all the time?
I am not, Dad. I hadn't been out of town. I came here. We didn't get to come Memorial Day, and then I'll get to go back with Wendy and Jeff in August. I'm never. It's okay. It's okay if I'm on live. Y'all can talk. They get a kick out of all that. Daddy, I don't go out of town much. I do go out of town to watch Spencer play football. You go out of town a lot.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Not as much as I would like to.
I took you out of town last week to see Aunt Kathy, so don't complain.
Oh, it's out of town, shit.
That was out of your town.
25
To
miles
Silk,
down the road.
to
that's
Snow
out of
Camp.
town.
Lisa Beats says, "I love the conversations between you and your dad." Because Daddy don't like to be bossed around by two women, and when or even one, Mama said, but when it's both of us together, we tag team, and we boss him around, and we tell him what shirt looks best and what color to wear, and what else do we tell him, Mama?
Everything.
We tell.
I can't do anything. Can't do anything.
We ask
Tell
him.
him to move up to the table.
We tell him to scoot up to the table so he doesn't spill his food on the floor. And then between both of us last night at the Chesapeake, we did everything but spoon feed you.
That is not so.
It is so. I got your napkin out from under your butter knife and the butter you'd made a mess with. And then you're just messy, Daddy.
Don't be telling people
You're
stuff
just
like
messy. There's 152 people on here. They think it's hilarious. Anyway, when it's both of us, I'm sure Dad feels overwhelmed and overly stimulated, maybe. But growing up, I was the only girl. I have 4 brothers, 2 older, 2 younger. And Daddy would get ready on Sunday morning to go to church. And we always went to church. Now, when the church doors were open, the Ingles was there. We was there Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night. And if there was training union, we were there too. And then Bible school, we were there too. Anyway, when Daddy would get ready in the morning on Sunday morning, he would get his shirt. You know, back then you wore a shirt and a tie and a jacket and all that. Not so much anymore. Anyway, and Mama would have already told him that looks good or that don't look good, it don't match or whatever. He always come in my room and said, do you think this matches? And I would say, no, it doesn't. And that tie looks terrible.
That's what your mama said.
He would say, that's exactly what your mother said. Anyway, it takes 2 of us sometimes to make things right. It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
Oh,
It takes 2 sometimes to make a thing go right.
Y'all about drove me crazy.
Be glad that you didn't have 4 girls and 1 boy. Think about that. Think about 4 women going at you at one time.
It is no wonder that I stayed at work and pumped gas.
And I wish you still could.
Daddy said, it was no wonder I stayed at work and pumped gas instead of being at home with y'all. You know what? I do think if men were honest, I really think if most men were honest, they would rather go to work than hear a woman's mouth all day, don't you think, Daddy?
Yes.
Without a
We'd
doubt.
rather them go to work.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Tell 'em what
I mean,
to
I
do.
know the new age thing is different, but we're old school. And Daddy worked 6 days a week, and then Mama worked 7 days a week, taking care of us and taking care of the house and all that, and cooking and cutting up and keeping it real. We were cooking, cutting up, and keeping it real before we even knew it. It's like being country when country wasn't cool. Who sang that? Barbara Mandrell. Barbara Mandrell sang that. But anyway, coffee chat with the Ingalls Claps. It's entertaining at its best. If we kept the camera going, y'all would have a lot of laughs for sure, because we do laugh about a lot of stuff, and you kind of have to as you get older. You can't take yourself too seriously, and you got to laugh. Anyway, it's good therapy. Anyway, I'm going to hop off of here because everything's quiet, and Daddy's going to have DTs from the television. He has to have the television on.
And David's bringing breakfast.
And my brother, my takeover bro, is bringing breakfast.
Gunsmoke.
I know that you watch Gunsmoke, but I don't want you to be
24 hours a day.
without it. You know, the 20, you got to have it 24 hours a day instead of 23.
Gunsmoke is what, I watched it when I was a kid, and I see the old ones that I watched when I was a kid.
You love Matt Dillon. Who's your favorite on there? Is it Matt Dillon or Kitty? Miss
Matt
Kitty.
Dillon and Kitty both, and Doc, and Festus, Chester, all of them.
And Dirty Sally.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Well, they always
we're taking
had-
it way back
They
talking about.
always had good stories on there. This is better, just better than all the others.
Better than what they have today.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Well, they
yeah.
don't have much of anything today.
No, there isn't a lot to watch on TV today if you want to watch clean television. Right, Dad?
Yeah.
And Gunsmoke was pretty clean. Anyway, let's chat with the viewers. Good morning from West Virginia. Drinking coffee with y'all. Much love. Have a blessed day. You too, Amy. Amy, Amy, that reminds me, I checked on the Cookie Monster last night, and I had Andy go on FaceTime with me so I could see her. It was so funny because as I talked to her, she was going, and then she'd run around looking for me. So she misses me. I'm headed back home tomorrow. I got green beans to can tomorrow.
And then can people see Lisa?
Yeah, they're seeing me. Why, are you embarrassed?
No.
I'm not either, and I hadn't even shaved my chin yet. Anyway, the farmer's wife will be headed back home tomorrow to canned beans and squash and onions. I think Doug Hinton from Hinton Farms gave Andy some produce. So I'll be sharing that with you guys when I figure out how I'm going to whip it up, or what's the song, Mama? You can bring home the bacon fried up in a pan. I'm going to fry something up in a pan, and I'll show y'all that. But anyway, my husband teaches all the old, my husband watches all the old shows daily, black and white TV. Brenda, your husband would get along great with my dad if he liked Westerns. Because yesterday, Dad, you weren't watching Gunsmoke, you were watching some movie. What was it called? When we came home. Was it a John Wayne? Rawhide. Rawhide. Is that John Wayne?
Nope.
No, but that's a Western that used to come on
That's
TV when
Clint
we were
Walker.
growing up.
Okay, what was the one with Barbara Steinwick?
No,
Barbara
Barbara
Stanwyck.
Stanwyck. I don't know what that was. One real old movie.
Yeah, but it was a movie, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a movie, and some of the actors I did not recognize.
You didn't know the name of it?
I didn't know it.
Barbara
No, I didn't. Never.
But you knew who Barbara Stanwyck was.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you kidding?
Yeah.
I've known her all my life.
So we get to watch Westerns and Gunsmoke when we're down here because there's one TV in here
And old movies.
and old movies. But you know what? Really and truly, it's nice because it's not a bunch of garbage.
Exactly.
Honestly.
It's good stuff.
Good stuff. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Here's to you, coffee chat with the Ingalls on location at North Myrtle Beach.
No, we're not at North Myrtle.
Oh, excuse me, at Myrtle Beach.
Why'd you have to do that? Bring that up. We're at Myrtle Beach.
She likes to correct
She
me,
said
even though I'm
North Myrtle.
53. She likes to
It's
correct me.
Myrtle
It's
Beach,
it's
honey.
just Myrtle Beach.
She said North Myrtle.
I always
Mike.
say North Myrtle
I
Beach.
said Myrtle.
So,
What does it matter? It says North Myrtle Beach on most of the signs out there.
But that's past us, honey.
Oh, we're actually between North and South Myrtle
We're
Beach.
10 miles
If
north
you
of
say
Myrtle
anything
Beach.
We're
wrong,
10 miles north of Myrtle Beach.
You say anything at all wrong, she's gonna correct you.
Archie and Edith are getting ready to come out, y'all. The bunkers. They like to go back and forth. They spend a lot of time together now that Dad's retired, and they just, it is what it is. Have a great day. Coffee chat. We'll see y'all soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Y'all gonna say bye?
Bye.
Ah.